Hi guys, welcome to my tutorials. Guys, today I'm going to explain the important and easy topic SQL inner join. Okay. So everybody knows like what is an inner join, but many of the people confuse how to join three tables. Okay, so many of the people who I've seen in the real-time industry, so many of the people they confuse how to write, how to make join between three tables. Okay, three tables join. Okay, so I will show you so the practical. So let's say when you're working with database, you might need to put together data from a few different tables. Okay, so most of the cases, everybody, I mean, the learners who are particularly learning SQL, they probably think so to join is only for the two tables joining. They think like that. But to overcome their doubts in SQL joins, so here we are going to give the SQL join statement. Okay, so what is an SQL join statement? First of all, before going to that, what is an SQL join statement? I would say join is a statement. Okay, join is a statement. Okay, that lets you put, lets you, what is join? What is join? Let's you put together, right? Two tables, two or more tables. What? So simply, it's not putting a two or more. It's a matching rows. Matching rows that are related to each other, right? And the keeping the rows can be matched, not keeping the rows. Right? This is the actual statement. What is in it? Join statement. So how do you call the join statement? If you see, if you understood from this statement, join is a statement that lets you put together two tables, okay, and matching rows that are related to the each another, and keeping the rows can be matched and not keeping the rows unpaired rows. Not keeping unpaired rows. So nothing worry about this definition. I will show you in the real time. So how the join statement would be. So let's take an inner join definition over here. So inner join definition, select how it will be. Select star from table one, right? Now join, right? Table two, using Java. I will show you how to just remember these things, okay? Table two, keep in your mind. On ID is equal to table two dot I, right? Table two dot I. So let's look at here. So nothing to worry. If somebody forget this definition and all. So sometimes I have seen just split the definition according to your requirement. Let's say this is for two joints, right? First, what you are doing, you're simply writing the select star from table, right? Then what you have to do, you have to specify the join that you're going to perform, whether it is inner join or full outer join or it's left join, whatever it is. Then simply put the condition of the join and table. Now, once you have done this, what you have to do when you do the join, you see here matching rows that are related to each other, and keeping the rows can be matched and not keeping unpaired rows. This sentence should be remembered once you've done the table 2 here. Now you definitely have this condition because you are going to fetch the records based on this ID columns which are present in the both the two tables, right? This way you can remember the definition of the statement. Now let's look at this select star from statement indicates the first table. Got it right? Then the second table name is written just after the inner join table. Right? See here. So what is happening here? The select statement indicates which is the first table. You just forget about all these things. Okay. You just remember only the select star from table one, right? Then the second table name is written just after the inner join keyword. Now, then these two tables should be joined written in the on statement. See, in this case, what is it? Table 1.id is equal to table 2.id. Yes. So it is possible to use multiple join statement together to join more than one table at the same time. Now let's see. Okay. Now I want to apply one more join. Right. Now what you have to write here? Till here you are completed. Then again you wanted to join in some other column. So nothing to worry. Just take this and write inner join. Simple. Inner join. So where you are applying on table 3. Right. Now coming here. So if you see, then again you're going to do on statement on table 2 dot id is equal to table 3 dot id. Right. So generic inner join statement for for these three tables. Now let's coming to this the inner join. Now to do that, add a second inner join statement, right? This is a second inner join statement that we have added. On statement indicates third table and the second relationship. Got it? So let's take a moment about the relationships you can have between these tables and why you might want to join these three tables together. So relationship between tables in SQL. Got it? So when you have tables that are related to each other, let's think about like that. Their relations could be various types. What are the various types? One to many, right? Many to one, and many to one. There are three types. One to many, right? Let me show you the diagrammatically. So let me draw this. Okay. Now again I'm drawing. Okay. Now let's take this. Okay. Now let's look at this one to many option. What it is doing here in one to many kind of relationships, right? Okay, this is one to many relationship. So let me write it here. To many. Okay. Now, one of the first table. This is the first table. Let's take this is T1, and let's think about this is T2. Okay. Now, one of the row on the first table let's take this is one of the row. This can be related to the multiple rows in the second table, right? You can see from the definition one to many. What does it mean? So one row could be related to the multiple rows in the second table. So when it coming to relationship database, this can be implemented with the second table having first table ID. Understood? So the column says that which row is the first table, that row is related. Okay, you got it right. Now let's go to the many to one. So okay. So okay. See what it represents. Many to one means just treat as this is a T2 table. Okay, and this is called T1 table. This is T2. It's T1, right? See many to one. Look at it. So many to one. What is happening here? Many to one. It's a kind of relationship. One of the row in the first table can be related to one single row of the second table. Got it? So this is many. This is T1. Let's take T2. Now you are matching with this one. See many. So many. I have this table. This is one column. Okay. This could be mapped to this one. Many to one. And this is the one, the column 4 mapped with column 5, like this. Okay. So this is called many to one. Now, many to many. There will be any kind of relationship, many to many, right? So I'm not going to write anything here. So you see, this could be related to this one, or this could be related to this could relate to this one, this could relate to this one, and this could relate to this one. This is called many to many. So the same way we will have the joint conditions. So if suppose I have the third joint, let's simply go to this and just take it and treat it as T3 table. Okay. You guys can understand from the tables. So just see like this way. Okay. So that way you can put any kind of lens. Now what we're going to do will be, so we will be creating table. Okay. So we'll have a column. Let's arrange it. So this is practice one. Now I have a table. Let's imagine we have an organization database where we have a table with the teams, their names and identify information. Okay. Let's take some table. There's a table I cannot find it here. Okay, this is called ID column. Let's treat it as team name, team underscore name, comma, special SPA. Okay. Now, what we're going to do like this is So now let's come to the real time practices. So I'm going to create a table. So let's take an example. See here, create table. Okay. Table name. What you are going to give is like teams you can give. Okay. Create table teams. So what you're going to do here, ID. And, now I'm going to create three tables here. So let's take. So I'm going to create student table. Okay, and course and lecture. This will be a simple word for learning this SQL as a beginner. Okay, now let's create a table. Create table statement. That's how to create this table statement. Now, what I'm going to do is student ID, right? Bracket of 10. Stu underscore name. So student name bracket. Okay. Course ID. Bracket of 10. Branch. Bracket of 20. Teacher ID. Bracket of 10. So create it. So I'm creating the student table. Execute. So create table student completed. It's created successfully. Now I'm going to create the course table. Okay. Create table course underscore ID. So I can of 10. Course underscore name. Bracket of 20. Okay. Now let's do this one. Now the second table also got created successfully. Now coming to the start table creation. So create table. Lecture underscore ID. Bracket of 10. 20. Okay. Now I have created three tables. If you see this, the student table got created and the course table got created and the lecture table got created. Now we will see uh, to insert few rows. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to insert the values in the student table. Okay. So to insert the statement, we have to write the statement insert into student values. Put some numbers 2033. Deva. Put the course ID CS1023, comma, okay, and now C dot S, something like that. And for this P4002. Okay, now the same way, just copy this. That's it. Put here 1901, let's 40, something like that. Okay. I'm changing the names. Harsha, Gopi, Das. Okay. So let this is take the two, one, two, three. Keep it like that. Okay. And this is one. Three. Okay. What is this? Put some comma for this. Okay. Now insert it. Now insert into the student values is completed successfully. Now we have to insert into course table, right? Simple. Just copy it. It's not required to make it complex. Insert into course. Okay. Now what course they are going to take? CS 1011. OS. Just copy. That's it. Two and three. Okay. Totally four. Okay. Now OS. Next. AI. Python. As you can see, you can see how to insert the values also. So people who don't know how to write the insert statement also you can write it from here. Insert into here. Yes, see the insert into is complete. Now, what I have to do is we have to insert values in the lecture table. So we just copy paste it. Table name here. One zero zero one we have given. Somebody is called Amish. Right. Okay. Okay. We put 3, put 4. Okay. Now, close this semicolon. Okay. Now, what we did is we have created 3 tables and we have inserted the data. Now what we have to do is let's close this. Now we have to write this condition that how we are going to insert the data. How we are going to see the data, right? Now first what we will do, first let's take in a simple manner, let us do the inner join 2 tables. Let's take first student and course. Simple as I told you, first write student, did it. Now after this, what you have to do is remember this always, so it will be easy for you. Insert the course table. Now write an on condition student put alias name student is A, this is B. Okay. A dot, what is it, course ID is course underscore ID is equal to B dot course underscore ID. Okay. Now execute this. See what it brings. It brings all the match records. Okay. STUID is 19401 19401 19401. See. Yes, we did a little mistake. One second, because we have given all the same rows, but it's okay. But to better understand it, we have to give the unique values. Let me truncate this table. So table got truncated. Now let us insert again. Okay, now run this. See the course ID is 1. Course, so on what based we got this data based on the course ID. If you see whatever the unique records are, whatever the match records from the table 1 and table 2. Look at this one. This is a student table. This is 19401. Now go to this course ID. So this code, what course ID here? CS103. So here also CS103 is there. You see, this is the matching records. So what are the unmatched records? CS103, CS102, CS101, CS102, CS103, CS104. Let's put the CS10 in second in some other column. Okay. Now let us truncate this table. Okay. Now put 4 here. Okay. And just come back here and execute it. Try to execute it. Okay. See, there is no match records. Why? Why this is happening? Is it got inserted or not? No, it has not inserted because we haven't run the insert statement. Now run the inner join statement. See, all match records are coming, right? CS4, if you see here, see. Now let's insert one more over here. You see, let me put this as 5. Let me put as this one as Java. Okay, truncate this table. Truncate table. What is table name? Right. Truncate it. Table got truncated. Now insert this. Now run this. See, See, CS05 is not matching because this is not matching in this table. This is not there here. Student template is not there. So this is not bringing the data. Now we have done the inner join between the two tables, right? Now what we have to do is, now our main goal is to get the inner join with three tables. Now so far you have written here. So right. Now what we have to do, you have to, as I told you earlier, again you have to write the join, right? On which table? Lecture table. Just make sure the table name is correct. Just copy paste it. Inner join. Put on for the better understanding. Give some C. On what? On student A dot. A dot what? A dot lecturer ID is equal to C dot lecturer ID. Okay. Now run this code. See what are the data. So this is bringing, first of all, first what statement will execute. See, let us go to this table. What lecturer table has? This is lecturer ID, and this is lecturer ID. Okay. This is one. Okay. Now, if you look at this again, if I run this, see, first join will be executed, then it will comes to the second join. So if you want, you can add n number of joins. So, but you should remember how to write the join condition, right? You want it right. So this is always remember. So this is all about SQL join using three tables. Okay, so you can do it. So the conclusion, I would say, the join statement let you join together one or more tables. So it has to be using the conjunction with the on statement always to build my relationship with the rows and table. Okay. So hope you guys understood this video. So if you are still not unable to understood, please ping me so that I will revert back. Okay. Thank you.